TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Washington Redskins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Ready? 18 Gator.
56, right there. 56. Silver.
Kill. There. Hey,
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Strip that ball.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Here we go.
49.
Here we go.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Off play action, it's Minshew. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
All day, baby, all day.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but he got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive, he may not be a primary guy, but he definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too.
Keep playing hard, fellas. All day. Let's get it.
On 2nd down now, Lester, and an alley to run. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice back in the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's kind of like clockwork right now for them.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw it. Minshew under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Here's Minshew, and he's going to go down again. Reuben Foster in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like you only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
25, check 25, check 25.
Now Haskins on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Let's go.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Yeah, baby.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Let's go.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's a gain of 35. So now the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. In for the score. And the Redskins have taken the lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And we move to spotlighting Brandon Cooks. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on
blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Minshew, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
That's how we do it.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defense is talking about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right.
Yeah, baby.
Opportunity.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. 12 yards on the return that time.
Come on now, let's go.
Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Haskins to throw. Slings this deep from the he's got a man. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
44 is Mike. Check. Switch.
On 2nd down, it's Grant. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now it's Haskins. Open man here is Prohl. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Come on, set. 60 yards.
Bo. Bandit. Bandit.
Nice. They'll try to run it. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Corey Grant, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin with Michel on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Let's bring it.
Minshew sets to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Back him up. Back him up.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been a constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
56. Mike, 56, right there. 56.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Here's Jordan Berry now. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Let's get this.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check your hot read.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Haskins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Big boy can run. Mike's 56. Mike's 55.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Minshew. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Steele. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown, as his guys are back within a single score. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first.
He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
All day, baby. All
Certainly
day.
feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense, and they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And the pressure gets to him again.
Hustle.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, it's Michelle. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Come on, fellas.
At their own 20-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Running to start the drive is Love. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
2nd down, Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Washington. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, it's Haskins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Pick it up,
On 2nd down, Love. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. And picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They'll run again with Love on 1st down. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Looking to speed things up here, though, with some tempo. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
44's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. He's coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
From 10 yards out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore.
I know you feel that.
All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. It wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Four down.
This is Michelle on the counter. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
You don't want no problem.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the points that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Minshew.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Steele. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And the drive starts with a completion left side. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey.
2nd and 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Now.
Here they come.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew, and that's complete to Cooks.
Faster.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Here's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works it.
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage. Excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Check hot route.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jannard Avery, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. It got his man complete. 36 yards on the play. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they?
Under pressure here, and down he goes.
Sack,
Back at about the 43-yard line. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. To try again after the sack. Haskins. It's caught inside the 25. Yeah, this will get them all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10.
Here we go.
Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 49 yards. Haskins going to try to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. After the sack on first down, Minshew, room here to run. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Hard to forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone from the 10-yard line.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
The Jaguars take over first down.
All day, baby, all day.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing weight in a game like this. And you knew
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions.
He's got it at the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other.
Oh, baby, let's go. Dig tight. Let's go.
Run it up.
And now out come the Jags. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened
Let's
out
go.
here.
Use
Let's
that
go.
as ammo.
Let's go.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
We got to get the
And
ball.
never
Get the
forget
ball
it,
right
because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So that complicates things a bit here.
56 to
18
Mike,
yards
boy,
to go
56.
now on 2nd down.
Yeah, let's get sacked.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Mike, 56. I got you, punk.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Here's Jordan Berry now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.